one Twins way in Minneapolis. Welcome inside Target Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings through that one for strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Stays alive. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
Ball two.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
And now it's going to be Ramon Urias. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now, Gunnar Henderson on the ground right side and foul ball. Urias leads off second with one gone in the inning. Good eye right there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Tyler O'Neill, and that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. France makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, number 63. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. To third. On to O'Hearn. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jose Miranda.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
One down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's down and in. 1 out, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Carlos Correa stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
They say you win.
2-1.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That's a little bit low. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Backed off the plate that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Back at Target Field, top of the second. Now it's the rookie DH, Kobe Mayo. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And foul ball.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. Westburg, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Popped in the air, left side. Lewis makes the grab for the second out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. France pulls that one down, and that is that. Nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the DH, Jose Miranda. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning. Here's Trevor Larnach.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Miranda around second. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And this is inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
That misses, and it's 1-1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Runner edges away at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And here is Ty France.
0-1's the count.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, two outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. Twins strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Lopez back to work. That one inside, 1-0.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rushman do on the field?
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Laureano comes up to hit. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Top of the third, no score. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And that's down and away.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In there at the knees for a strike. Two out, space is empty. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. Still no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. And ball 1. There's the swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And now the count is even.
2-2 the count.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, and it's a full count. Bouncer to second. Urias. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Byron Buxton. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings through that.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. Comes up empty. That's strike two. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now Correa up to hit. Pickoff move to first. Buxton back in there. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, called strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And now Matt Wallner struck out swinging his first time. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Buxton off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Buxton back in there. The 1-0. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. First and second, 2 outs. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Right side, Urias. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ramon Urias. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
In the air, left field, Larnach on the move. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a foul straight back. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
O'Neill at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Outside. And it's even up. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Buxton moves under it, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That is upstairs for ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ryan Jeffers getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there for strike 1. In there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1 ball,
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2-2 now. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. Got the out. Brooks lead. The next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. The other way, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting.
Ty France digs in now, flied to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Yennier Cano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Dominguez also getting ready. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, you get yourself into scoring position.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him swinging. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Just missed. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Upstairs. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's Adley Rutschman. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Rutschman, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Out of here.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Laureano 1-0 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Larnach going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Yennier Cano.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score, and it's still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Byron Buxton. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. No outs. Runner on second.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Walner, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. That one missing inside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Jose Miranda in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Up the middle, Henderson. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Larnach sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 2. That one not close. Ball 1. And another ball. And that's in for a strike. And he takes a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
1 out and a runner at second. And we're the top half of the 6th. Slides, but it gets by him. Urias around third. He'll score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
O'Neill lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Henderson over at second, 1 down. And now 2-0. And there's a ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Kobe Mayo. 0 for 2 in this one. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. On the mound now for the Twins, Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Foul ball there. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. First and second, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. That's in for a strike. And that is out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realize...
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Jose Miranda.
Eso yo soy coronel, muchos me quieren ver mal, pero yo nunca me voy a dejar, contra mí quieren conspirar, no se le va a dar, por eso yo soy coronel, muchos me quieren ver mal.
Cano back to work. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Now here is Trevor Larnach. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss. The Twins trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. Substitution being made at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
Number 89.
Pickoff throw.
Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
A changeup missing, and the count 1-2. Kiersey stands at first with 1 out.
Runner.
There goes the runner. In there for strike 3, and safe. It's a stolen base. Stepping in, Brooks Lee. Inside, almost got him.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Absolutely frozen with a backdoor slider for strike 3. Deshaun Kiersey Jr. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Number 89.
He swings and fouls one off.
Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Ramon Laureano. Here comes the skipper. Jorge Alcala takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that drops in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Way high there, and the count is 1-2. And that's outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins. On the mound now for the Twins, Danny Coulombe.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now, Gunnar Henderson. Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
2 outs. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
1-1.
And that's outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Bases are full. And that's in the dirt. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. 7th inning stretch time. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keegan Aiken.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
France now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Royce Lewis, 1 for 3. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Laureano brings it in. That's out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Byron Buxton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Here's the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Kobe Mayo. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one the other way. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
O'Hearn stands in here, takes ball one low. Next one in the dirt. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he hit him. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. O'Hearn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Gregory Soto.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Way high with that one. And it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Time called. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Willie Castro. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Soto, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Jose Miranda. That misses, and that's ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Deshaun Kiersey Jr., the next Twin up to hit. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. Looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rutschman settles under it and makes the catch. Staying in the game on defense, Willie Castro. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Ramon Laureano. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Griffin Jacks. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
You make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, if you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking, need motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated. Why they always hating on me? But when I pray, they start praying on me. Time is moving, but I'm waiting on me, cause I be focused and I'm staying low key. Boss up, yeah.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the.
That gets by him. Gets off a throw. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in the spot where they really needed one.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt. Mullins up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaches, but can't make the grab. In to score is the runner from third. In there safely. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 in this one. That one catches the corner for a strike. Mullins, the runner at third. Henderson over at first with one away. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Mayo stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Sir Anthony Dominguez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Jeffers leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch misses inside. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Got him. And now 1 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Lee, the next to hit, takes outside. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside corner. And the count's even at 2. And that skips in the dirt. The Orioles leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Edouard Julien, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And he chases a high fastball there. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That just misses. Going to count 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The Twins down to their final strike. Missed with a changeup. And the count is 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Let's play ball. Three. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. 3. 3. Take your base. Ball 4. Out. You're out. 3.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 58, Cionel Perez.
Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Here's Trevor Larnach, 1 for 2. Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter. Willie Castro. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And it's 1-1. And that one is inside.
Ball 2.
Rips one to right, and it stays fair.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one up and in. Look out. Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter. Brooks Lee, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner at first with no outs here. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Rips that one to right. One away. Ty France, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And now it's even up. Castro, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Snap throw to first. Castro dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's just out.
Safe at second with a stolen base. One out and a runner at second here at the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's down and in. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya. A little out front there as he swings through it. One out. Runners at first and second. Two on, one out. Not even close there. Ball one. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. So remaining in the game defensively, Willie Castro. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Brooks Lee. He'll play second.
Now it's second.
Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit.
Lee.
Ryan back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
O'Hearn batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball. Down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
1 down, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And now 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Struck him out looking. Laureano comes up to hit. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball one. And another ball. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that one handled. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yohan Duran on to pitch out of the pen here.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Channel up, channel down, check my phone all alone.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Laureano on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Wallner in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's the swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Outside low, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Buxton in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 down, nobody on. There's the strike.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. on and missed. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets all set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. That's a little high, and it's 1-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-0. Just off the outside edge. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a little bit high. Now 3-1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. Manager out of the dugout. So a lefty out of the pen, Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ripped towards third. Lewis throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Orioles down to their final out. And now Gunnar Henderson. And that's down and away. Rutschman at second with 2 down. Outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's too low. And it's 3-0.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Pulls that one foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Orioles down to their final strike. Tying run at the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Orioles an out away. So now the Orioles clean up. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. And here comes the closer here in the 9th, Griffin Jax.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
If you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking, need motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated. Why they always hating on me? But when I pray, they start praying on me. Time is moving, but I'm waiting on me, cause I be focusing on staying low key. Boss up. Yeah, I took a loss, had to boss up. Kinda fell off, had to boss up. Hey, if you out here lacking, better boss up. This ain't no toss up, you better boss up. Hey, yeah, I took a loss, had to boss up. Kinda fell off, had to boss up. Hey, if you out here lacking, better boss up.
That misses, and that's ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fought off foul. Next offering way off the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins even this series up at a game apiece.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.